So as I'm sure you already know, the three primaries are yellow, red, and blue. And if you put down on your palette each of those three colors in both a cool and a warm variation, it gives you a huge range of colors that you can use in your paintings. So starting with yellow, I'm going to put down a cool yellow, which in the golden line of paints is called primary yellow. And so I'm just going to squeeze out a little bit of each so that you can see the differences. And then a warm yellow is cadmium yellow medium. And I'm going to use my palette knife to get that out of there. And you can see how much warmer this is. I think that shows it quite well than the primary yellow. Sometimes lemon yellow, Hansa yellow are also cool yellows, but this cad yellow medium is a warm yellow. So I'm going to put a little bit of that down so you can see the difference. And then I'm going to put down a warm and a cool, or maybe I should put down a cool first and then a warm since I started that way. A cool red and a warm red. So a cool red is this quinacridone crimson by Golden, but there are several different brands that are nice, and this is just one that's a cool red. So I'm going to put that down. You can see how nice and rich that color is. And then I'm going to put down a warm red. And in this case, it's a golden cadmium red light. So I'm going to just put a little bit of that down. This one is way more obvious, cool versus warm, than the yellows. So you should be able to see that. And then I'm going to put down a cool and a warm blue. So for my cool blue, I'm going to put down a primary cyan. Squeeze out a touch. And then a warm blue I'll put down is an ultramarine blue. Yeah, it's just called ultramarine. And I almost feel like you can really see the difference when you see that blue down on the palette versus this blue here. But this, hopefully, you're able to see the differences in the cool and the warm. That might be a little bit hard to see. But the point is that by putting that variation down of cool and warm in each of the primaries, it gives you a really great range of colors that you can mix from that start. In addition to these cool and warm, I would suggest putting down a opaque white. I like titanium white. And then you could put down a black, and that can be any kind of black. This is just some cheap black paint I had, and I bought it in a big quantity because I was using it for another project once. But it's just mural paint, but it's an acrylic base paint. So any brand will be good for that. And that will get you started. So good luck, and let me know if you have any questions.